Hello guys, I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, I want to talk about a story that happened on March 6th out there in Glendale, Arizona. Shout out. And it's about this cockeyed looking dude up here. This guy's name is Timothy Tan Guan. He's 28 years old from Glendale, Arizona. This guy is charged with aggravated assault, unlawful imprisonment, and kidnapping. What did he do? Ladies and gentlemen, a 14-year-old high school freshman was walking home from school where this guy was let out of a car that pulled up next to her while she was walking, whether it's coincidental or not. And he got out the car and began to follow this girl and subsequently chased her to where she ran to safety in an attempt to assault her. And the thing that's crazy about this is the person that dropped him off was his own mother. Yeah, that's why I say whether it's coincidental or not, this guy was dropped off. Now, this guy got a history, supposedly, of mental illness. Also, he has a history of attacking young girls. So I don't know if the timing was off or not, but this guy shouldn't even be out in the public. Here's his story and the narrow story of escape of this 14-year-old girl. Take a look at this.
A 14-year-old girl's typical walk home from school turned into a run for her life.
Immediately, she began to sense danger. She started fearing for her life.
This traffic camera video from 91st Avenue and Cardinals Way in Glendale shows what police say is an attempted abduction. It happened 1 week ago, just after 1 in the afternoon. You can see a tan SUV pull over right by where the teenage victim is walking on the sidewalk. Then police say the suspect, later identified as Timothy Tan Guan, got out of the car and followed her.
She noticed that the male would either match her speed or increase his pace to get closer and close the distance.
The freshman at Raymond Kellis High School was able to get away and find a trusted adult. A neighbor out walking his dog helped her get home safely as police responded. The victim's first call was to her mother.
She's like, "Mom, somebody's chasing me."
Officer Maroni Mendez commends the victim's quick thinking, saying she did everything right.
Causing a scene, running away, seeking help, telling an adult, and ultimately contacting the Glendale Police Department.
The next day, police tracked down and arrested Guan. The 28-year-old is facing aggravated assault, unlawful imprisonment, and kidnapping charges. Court documents detail his long criminal history and say he's currently on probation for similar crimes. Court records say he is dangerous and suffers from mental illness. Many of his past convictions involve violence against young girls, where he attacks them from behind. His latest victim is traumatized.
Currently at night, she'll cry. There's days that she doesn't want to go to school, but we have to continue her education.
According to court records, the driver was Guan's mom, and she was taken into custody and questioned by investigators. She claims she pulled over in a random place to tell Timothy to get out to exercise.
And you may remember a similar situation. We have video of this attempted kidnapping in Glendale. That happened in January. A different stranger tried to grab a different girl on her way to school. That victim also got away safely, and the suspect was arrested. Police say these cases are a reminder for parents to have conversations with their kids about paying attention to your surroundings.
All right, guys, that's the story of Mr. What's the name? Timothy Tan Guan. The Asian version of Can't Get Right off the movie Life. Remember that? This dude is dangerous and he shouldn't be out. But for some reason, the system grants privileges for people to further continue savagery and violate others. I'm looking up here at the point where they showed all of those pop-ups talking about him, and they went a little fast. I'm going to read them to you real fast. Says this is some of the stuff he's charged with: use of a weapon in a drug offense, numerous assaults and domestic violence assault, multiple unlawful flights from LE, whatever that means, endangerment, disorderly conduct, multiple criminal damage, aggravated assault, serious physical injury, multiple aggravated assault on minor under 15. Also says in one of the questions in court documents, what facts indicate the defendant will flee if released? Explain. Listen closely. Timothy is extremely dangerous and is increasing his capacity for violence. His mom dropped him off at an intersection with a girl right there, knowing that he attacks young girls. This guy chased this girl home. They say he got a history of mental illness or something like that, but he got a history of violence against children. How stupid are you? Moms say, oh, I dropped him off to go get some exercise. Sometimes parents don't know the full capability of the children that they have a savage nature. Or they try to, because they have common sense or something like that, they still don't exercise it because they're around a person that don't have it. I wouldn't have let him out in public like that. Get out and get some exercise. That don't even sound right. This is a 28-year-old man. It's a good thing this girl escaped, y'all. It is, because this could have been bad. And I don't even know what he was even trying. She said he either sped up or he matched her steps when she was walking. Tell me that ain't like a horror movie back in the day when they would just show the footprints. They'll show the woman walking. She don't want to look behind her because she can hear footsteps matching hers. Then she start picking up the pace. Then the footsteps start picking up the pace. Man, this is crazy. It's like a nightmare scenario. They caught him. Yeah, the guy got mental illness, this guy. Some people, man, they have an incessive compulsive disorder to keep doing destruction, even though they know where to send them either back to jail or to the upper room where he need to be. Well, he wouldn't go up there, but you understand what I'm saying. You know this guy is a danger, but you let him out. Everybody deserves a chance. Said he got multiple parole violations up here. Missing parole and everything else. Some of these crimes, well, all of these crimes up here are serious charges, man. Domestic violence assault. Assault on a minor under the age of 15. She was 14. And this is before he even came across this situation with her. He looked crazy. Look at his face. He like somebody just did a magic trick in front of his face and he's still trying to figure it out 5 years later. Now, granted, people can't help how they look, but this motherfucker looked like whatever you said he did, he did.
He is dangerous and suffers from mental illness. Traffic camera.
They said, I'm sorry about that. I didn't turn the thing on. I was looking at it. But I don't see why this woman would drop him off near anybody that looked like a girl or a woman anyway. So, I mean, I don't know. Maybe they was arguing in the car and she was like, oh, just get out. Go exercise. Walk it off. Yeah, he walked it off already, but he walked it out. The story at the end of that video, right? I did that story too, where the girl was just walking on her. I think she was on her way to school. And guy just jumped out the car on her, running up on her like the boogeyman, just trying to grab her and snatch her and bring her in the car. Broad damn day, like these people are doing this. And it's more of an open occurrence. And a long time ago, we talked about cell phones and how people don't pay attention. And you see stories of people getting hit by cars, hit by trains, but they're on the cell phones and not paying attention because technology done made them lazy and made them comfortable the way they can't even think about normal everyday movements they're doing. Now, I don't know if this little girl was on the cell phone or not. But what did they say at the end? Teach your children to be conscious of their surroundings at all times. I was walking across the street to the gas station where I live, right? And it's a gas station. Cars and stuff are moving and coming out of gas pumps and stuff. Girl walking in front of me about 20 yards up. She on her phone, not even paying attention. She stops in the middle of the road part where people are driving and start texting message. Somebody beeps the horn. And the guy seen her late, so he hit the brakes. I'm like, yo, that could have been traumatic. And it happened so fast, I didn't even have a chance to be like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, warn her. And it's a jungle out there, man. It's like a lot of people, man, you're never comfortable. You're never safe nowadays. You're not. You know what I'm saying? Police only come after you got fucked up. Go figure. We'll see what happens with this. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Luckily, this young woman escaped. They'll let this moron out again, and somebody else won't be so lucky. I don't know why they keep doing this. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.